Hi, it's Sean, the Fluency Awesomizer, and this is Decoding Multi-syllabic Words, Episode 6. We've got two pairs of words I want to look at today. Before we start, I want to review the fable of the tortoise and the hare. In that fable, as in life, they were in a race and they're trying to get to the finish line first is usually the object of a race. But slow and steady wins the race is the moral, the lesson we learned in that fable. And slow and steady is a great strategy when you're reading unfamiliar, multi-syllabic words like unfamiliar. Right? These are big words. You can get a little anxious, nervous when you come to a big word. And if you read like the hare and you're interested in get to the finish line first, being done first, you might zip through this word and make a mistake, say something that isn't there. If you read like the tortoise, take it slow and steady, you're going to be more accurate. Right? You're going to slow and steady right on through the finish line. Pay attention to all those letters. Right? And that's good advice when reading multi-syllabic words. We're going to read a few now. So let's get ready. I want you to rewind any point in this video if you need to. And I want you to read out loud. What's this first word? What's this word? I'm going a little fast on purpose, but look at this. Does that help? Does this help? How about this? All right, at the finish line of that top word, it's a pretty long word. There is an I. Did you notice that I? Let's look at that first word. We can break it up with our fingers, a favorite strategy of mine. You can see mat. There's ter. What's that? IA, vowel pair. That's a tricky one. Is it rile? Real? Let's go with rye, al. And there's lies at the end. This is the word materialize. Materialize is a tricky word because it's very long, and at the end of that word, there is an I, and it's easy to overlook that I. So it comes from the root word material, which is an old Latin word we use in English. And the root of that is the scientific, think about the scientific in science class, matter. Doesn't look like matter, looks like mater. But it's a word that means matter, which is a scientific way of saying stuff. All right, that's what material is, it's stuff. And we're going to add IZE onto the end of material to get the big word materialize. Second word, we break that up again, mat, ter, rye or re, als, was materials. Maybe you thought or said materials when you went to read materialize a moment ago. Same root word, material, we just add an S, all right, it's a noun, now it's a plural noun, to get the word materials. All right, we have two more words I want to look at, and we'll be all finished in this episode. Again, a reminder to rewind if needed, and read out loud. What's this word? How about this one? What if I did this? Does that help? What about this? Notice the T in both of these words. It's at the very end up top, but it moves before the end down below. All right, let's look at the first word. We can break it up with our fingers. There's con. Is that ven? Let's see. That IE. Does that say nigh? Could say nigh. But there's ent at the end. Maybe that's knee. Knee-ent. This is the word convenient. Convenient comes from the root word convene. It means to get together with people. That silent E, we're going to drop that silent E and add I-E-N-T to the end. That also comes from the Latin language to get the word convenient. You might pronounce it convenient, right? So just take a look. Spelled I-E-N-T at the end of that word. The second word, we break it up with our fingers, is con, then, shun. A lot easier than that word convenience. Yeah, it's convention. And that's also comes from the root word convene. We're going to drop that E and add T-I-O-N to get convention. And that T-I-O-N, you might be tempted to spell that S-H-U-N if you ever spell a word that ends with T-I-O-N. That's what it sounds like. That's what makes T-I-O-N so tricky. It comes from the French language, right? Before that, it was Latin too, but we're more familiar with T-I-O-N in French words, and there are a lot of French words in our language, so you need to recognize it. All right, that's today's episode. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, or follow me on Facebook. There are a lot more videos and helpful videos to help you with these big words that are in our language. And all you have to do to find them is search the Fluency Awesomizer. Hope you enjoyed the episode today, and I'll see you soon.